So in the previous lecture, we have created this particular model, and now this model needs to be converted into an actual database table. But even before we do that, we need to perform a few steps which are actually crucial for creating the database. So the first thing which we need to do is that we need to go to the settings.py, which is, I guess, this file right here. And in the install apps section right over here, we actually need to go ahead, and in the install app section right here, we actually need to go ahead and add our photo app over here. So here what you simply do is that in single quotes you type in photo app dot apps dot photo app config. And what photo app config actually is that if you actually go to apps.py, as you could see, you have a photo app config class over here. So you have to simply copy that and paste it over here, and once you do that, you are basically good to go. But the only thing which you need to remember is that you need to have a comma over here. Okay, so once we actually do that, we are basically good to go. So now in order to create the database in the backend, or the database table in the backend, you need to go into the command prompt, and first you need to type in python manage.py. Then that's actually going to be make migrations, that's going to be photo app. Once you do that, simply hit enter, and that's actually going to go ahead and make the migrations for you. So now once you do that, you need to type in python manage.py, then you need to type in sql migrate. So this is actually going to go ahead and create the SQL table. Then you need to mention the app name, which is photo app, and then you need to type in 0001 and hit enter. And as you could see, now it has actually created the model photo, and it has actually created the table right here. And the final thing which you need to do is that you need to migrate the entire thing so that the actual table is successfully created. So you need to type in python manage.py migrate, and when you hit enter, as you could see, all the migrations are now being applied, and you finally have the table in your backend. So this was the simple procedure for creating the database table. So the first thing which you need to do is that you need to go ahead and add the photo app to the install apps directory right over here. And once you go ahead and do that, you need to first go ahead and make sure that you make migrations for the photo app. So we basically have three steps over here. First is python manage.py make migrations for the app, then python manage.py sql migrate photo app 0001, and the final thing which we have done here is that we have basically applied the migrations by typing python manage.py migrate. Now whenever you want to make changes to this particular model, you always need to make sure that you execute these three steps over here so that those changes are going to be applied at the back end. So this is how you create the backend database tables in Django. So hopefully you guys were able to understand these steps. So in the next lecture, as our database is now created, we will go ahead and start adding some data to the database. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.